What's going on? 22 Comics with Mrs. 22, and she's super excited because she's prepared a quiz for me now. So,
I'm so excited. I put work into this. I put thought into this.
There's like 5 sheets of paper here that are like all typed out, and oh, whatever. I'm wrong about everything already. Like, there's no point even doing this quiz because I'm already wrong.
But I did research. That's the point. I did research.
And
you only got 2 hints.
That they were part of the Silver Age, and that the word forgotten. Those were my hints.
So do you have any clue?
No, I know. I have no idea.
No clue.
No clue.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you sure?
Nope, not sure.
Okay. So, do you want to know the category of what they are?
Sure, yeah.
They're forgotten villains of the 1960s.
This is going to be horrendous.
It's going to be great.
This is horrendous.
All right. Are you ready? Here is your first one.
Dracula?
No.
He's a Doctor Strange villain, right?
No.
Oh. No idea who this is.
Do you want me to give you some hints?
Sure, yeah.
His first appearance is in Fantastic Four number 3. Do you want another hint?
Yeah.
His real name is Joshua Ayers. Mm-hmm.
Nope. Nothing.
All right. His powers are levitating, transforming into mist, and enlarging himself.
Enlarging himself?
Mm-hmm. Getting bigger.
Thanks.
Any clue?
No idea.
Miracle Man.
All right then.
He was eventually captured by Fantastic Four, and his powers were explained as hypnotism.
Okay. Well.
Fantastic Four attended his stage show where they saw him do all those things, and they thought they couldn't defeat him if he were to turn to crime, so that's why they felt like they had to capture him. So
Preventative maintenance.
exactly. All right, you ready for the second one?
Go ahead. Court gesture.
No.
Gender swap Hella.
No.
Apparently it's a Fantastic Four villain.
Mm-hmm.
The thing looks awfully goofy there.
Mm-hmm. What do you see in the photo?
I see the Fantastic Four.
And
that guy that looks like Loki / Hela.
And
Blue background.
And fire?
From the Human Torch, yeah.
Yeah, but okay. Alright. His first appearance is not going well for me. First appearance is Fantastic Four number 30.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna ruin this name. Esteban Corazon de Ablo.
Diablo?
Yes!
Well, thanks.
Ding 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 ding! Would you like for me to tell you about him?
Yeah. Please, in the audience for that matter.
He was an alchemist who sold his soul to Mephisto to have a longer life than a human. He set up a base in Transylvania and made a pact with vampires. He was buried in a stone crypt under his castle. He whispered to the thing to release him and gave him a potion to make him half human and convinced him to work with him for the other half. He destroyed the Fantastic Four headquarters, Pier 4, and he eventually was ambushed by, I said Inhuman, something was wrong with that, Mosaic, who forces him to surrender.
Well, there are, like, there's a...
Is that the right word?
Yeah, there's like a class of, for lack of a better word, mutant, known as the Inhumans. They usually live on the moon.
I just don't remember reading that.
And the Inhumans actually showed, like, their first appearances were in the Fantastic Four, like, run.
Oh, well, we did not research those people. All right, that was number 2. You ready for number 3?
In fact, Black Bolt from Doctor Strange is an Inhuman. He's the leader. He's the king.
Oh, fun fact.
There you go.
All right, ready?
Yep.
I don't really know of any hints to give you.
Bushwhacker.
That's a beverage.
Can be this guy's name.
What is he?
Pine straw.
Close, but not really. So close. I wish I could help you there, but I can't. Okay, so apparently there's 2 versions of this person, of this thing.
Of this thing.
Yeah.
This thing. Which
I guess technically it's a person. The first version, because there's like a Jack Kirby and Stan Lee version, and then the other one who I didn't care to write down apparently. And so the first version. The first version, the first appearance is in Tales to Astonish number 48. The other version, the first appearance is Daughters of the Dragon number 3.
This version's from Tales to Astonish?
Number 48.
So is that an Ant-Man villain? Or is that a Doctor Strange villain?
I don't remember anything about Ant-Man.
Strange
it is against Hank Pym.
Okay.
So
Ant-Man.
Okay. Would you like his name?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Alexander Gentry.
Okay, tells me nothing.
He was a scientist who designed weapons for the U.S. Army. He invents a suit to resemble a porcupine. He's the porcupine.
Oh, okay.
But
looks a lot different than the porcupine from the cover of Tales to Astonish. That's a lot different. I'm just...
Anywho.
I'll put that image up.
Anyway.
Porcupine?
But, porcupine. Pork-upon. Anyway, you haven't seen that TikTok video, find it. But this could fire off poison quills, paralysis pellets, gases, flames, etc. What?
Paralysis pellets?
Yes, that's what it said.
Gas?
Yes.
I'm not making fun of you.
I thought you were making fun of me. No. Coming from very reliable sources here, honey.
I'm just... That's a funny set of defense mechanisms they have.
Hank Pym and Janet Van Dyne capture him, but he escapes. He is eventually used by Dr. Doom and disrupts the wedding of Reed Richards and Susan Storm. He eventually tries to sell the suit, comes to an agreement with Captain America to help get the Serpent Society, but impales himself on a quill in battle and dies. The end.
What a way to go.
For Porcupine. Okay. Ready?
Yep. Ready as I'll ever be, apparently.
You might be making another video.
The is that?
And the first time I saw it, I thought it was Creature of the Black Lagoon. Meets like a Marvel character.
Meets medieval knights?
Yes.
Meets the Atlanteans?
Yes.
I don't know
Maybe
what
Amber Heard's in there. I don't know.
Oh, no.
I'm just saying. First appearance is in Strange Tales number 111.
I have no idea, honey.
He went against the Human Torch. Does that answer your question?
Human Torch, okay. Human Torch was part of that. Like, he had his own stories there for a bit. I'm getting my numbers mixed up.
Do you want his name?
Asbestos Man.
Yes!
There we go.
How'd you know that? Did you read my paper?
No, I didn't read your paper. It was just I didn't think he looked like that. But
I found several versions. This was the most consistent version I found.
okay.
But I found several, and like several of different colors and stuff like that. So it was kind of hard to choose one, but this was the most consistent one I found.
Okay.
So, do you know his name?
No,
Dr. Orson Karloff. He's the world's best analytical chemist. He invents material to try to use to steal money, but is almost caught. He retreats and works on his powers, eventually challenges the Human Torch and defeats him, but lets him live. Blackie Barker. Do you know what his name was? Or his title was?
Blackie Barker?
Mm-hmm. The king of the underworld. Gets him to help him carry out a bank heist. The Human Torch returns for revenge and absorbs all of the oxygen at the bank, and it leads to Asbestos Man being imprisoned.
Couldn't breathe.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
You got one.
I got 2.
Which one did you get?
I got like the second one.
Oh, you got Diablo.
Yeah. With hints. Yes.
All right, ready?
Yep. Whirlwind.
No.
No idea.
First appearance is in Strange Tales number 113.
Okay.
There's apparently 2 versions. I'm hoping I say this right. One is done by Samuel Smithers, which is in the Strange Tales number 113. I hope I'm saying this right. And the other one is from Astonishing Ant-Man number 7.
Astonishing Ant-Man number 7.
Mm-hmm. Oh, never mind. I just gave you his names. Samuel Smithers is his name. Bless my heart.
That still tells me nothing. Is he a member of the Serpent Society?
I don't have that as a note, but he did fight Luke Cage and Vision in the Human Torch.
No idea.
Plant Man. He grew up in London as an orphan. Worked with a famous botanist until his death, and then he moved to the U.S. to continue work, but landed as a gardener. He invents the Veggie Ray that can communicate with plants, but is struck by lightning and allows him to control and animate plant life. He's disguised as Plant Man and goes to take revenge and is stopped by the Human Torch. Eventually, Dr. Nemesis, Luke Cage, and Vision defeat him. Dum dum dum. Hey man, that was exciting. Okay, you ready for the
Okay,
next one?
yeah. Come on, next
All
up.
right. Number 6. I had to be really choosy about this picture.
I assume it's because he probably wears his initials.
No,
No,
because of his hat.
because of his hat.
Yeah.
His hat gives it away.
No, it's just not very politically correct for today's times. I'll put it that way.
That's very
It's
common.
the nicest way I can put it.
That's very common with Silver Age books and stuff like that.
I thought it would be offensive to some people.
I could understand that.
But there is something on his get up that gives it away.
Is it attire
What is a tie?
that gives it away?
Yep. Or gives you a hint.
Well, it looks like he's toting a pistol.
I mean, that's just American.
Black cape.
Are you just making a statement?
Yeah, I'm just throwing names out there now.
Oh, no. Look at his belt buckle.
I see. It's an H. Looks
Mhm.
like.
Mhm.
Havoc.
Yep.
But it's not Havoc. There's another guy named Havoc.
There were several different versions of this picture, so
Harold.
no. His first appearance is in Fantastic Four number 21.
Okay. That's still.
He was defeated by Nick Fury and Mr. Fantastic.
Cool.
That doesn't help. Okay.
Good for them.
All right, so this is Hate Monger.
Hate monger.
He used a hate ray to make others hate and fight each other. Was defeated by Nick Fury, Mr. Fantastic, one of his own troopers. It actually said stormtroopers, but I was like, there's no way that's... Maybe that's right. Maybe it's not. I don't know.
You think they'd be hate troopers.
You'd think so. Struck him with a hate ray, and when they removed his mask, he was revealed as Adolf Hitler or one of his clones. Hence why I had to be careful about the photo. So.
All right, then. There you go.
All right. 4 more to go.
You kidding me?
Nope.
Oh. Here we go.
Okay.
What did I do to you?
I was trying to give you a good challenge. We can do another one if it was good.
Seal Man.
It has to do with all 3 of them.
Oh, it has to do with... Oh, so they're a group.
It's a grouping, yes.
Unnaturals.
Mm-mm. First appearance is in Fantastic Four number 23. Do you have any idea who these people are?
No! I've never seen them before.
I'm just going to start showing pictures. Okay. The Terrible Trio, first appearance, Fantastic Four, number 23. Bull Brogan, handsome Harry Phillips. No. And Yogi Dakor were career criminals brought together by Dr. Doom to help destroy the Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four were captured, but eventually defeated Dr. Doom, were sent back to Earth because not as much power was needed to hold them. Eventually, the trio was again defeated by the Thunderbolts and arrested for being in violation of the Superhuman Registration Act. Do you know who the Thunderbolts are?
Yes.
Who?
They're a team that was brought together by Thunderbolt Ross of villains. They're basically Marvel's Suicide Squad. They're talking about making a movie or TV show about them. We've been chit-chatting about it on the podcast.
That should have been on the quiz.
Well, there's different iterations of the Thunderbolts. So, they're not all the same.
Alright, ready?
Yep. Hitler.
Yep. Done! We all know who that is. His real name is Jason Wingard. He fought the X-Men. There you go. You like those folks?
I do like the X-Men. What's his first appearance then?
First appearance is in X-Men number 4 in 1964, to be exact.
That's the first Wanda and Quicksilver, if I'm not mistaken. Is that Toad?
Is it who?
Toad?
No.
Oh. Was he part of the Brotherhood of Mutants?
Yes. And Factor 3.
Factor 3?
Mm-hmm.
Know nothing about Factor 3.
No. He joins Factor 3 after the Brotherhood of Mutants.
What's his power?
He makes people see what he wants them to see.
Oh, okay.
He's teammates with Scarlet Witch.
I can see that. Yeah, no idea.
He dies of the legacy virus and uses his last power. I thought this was cool. Because, okay, his name is Mastermind.
Okay.
So, he, is part of the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, and then he was part of Factor 3, but then he ends up working with X-Men as well. And then he ends up rejoining with former members of Factor 3, Blob and Eunice, I guess, to reform the Brotherhood. And eventually he dies of the legacy virus. I thought this was neat. He uses his last powers to save Jean Grey from dying with him. I didn't read further into it, so I don't know what the whole situation was. But I thought that was neat.
Yeah.
So, there you go.
All right, then.
All right, you ready?
Yep. That looks like a knockoff Magneto. No. Okay.
It is from X-Men.
That's from X-Men.
Yes. First appearance is in X-Men number 9. Powers are telepathy and ionic manipulation.
Ion Man.
Mm-mm. Nope. He was born on, I may say this completely wrong. He was born, oh, see, this is an important guy. None of the others were, but this guy is. He was born on Quistalium. Am I saying that right? Quistalium? He came to Earth to take over human minds, but encountered young Charles Xavier. He dropped a stone block on him, leaving his legs paralyzed.
Really?
Yes.
Did not know that.
Made several attempts to take over Earth, but was always defeated by the X-Men. One of his attempts forced the first X-Men to confront the Avengers because of a misunderstanding. He was eventually exiled to the Nameless Dimension, and even then kept trying to take over Earth while he was eventually replaced by the computer Dominus. This is Lucifer.
No! I never would have guessed that.
Yep.
He has no horns.
I don't know.
That reminds me of Mongol from DC.
No.
No.
He fought Thor. First appearance is Thor number 140. He's an android. Built by the Cosmosians on behalf of Kang the Conqueror. He was built with a device that would warn them that Kang was coming, but the device was damaged and never alerted them.
Huh.
His first appearance on Earth, he battled Thor. He fought the Avengers, Mr. Fantastic, and was able to reverse the process. Oh, wait, I about told you who he was.
Osmosis.
Growing Man.
Growing Man.
Oh, very, fancy title there. They were able to reverse the process of the Growing Man and did so much that he vanished from sight. Hydra discovered him, released him to New York to fight the Thunderbolts, who eventually defeated him, reactivated the warning device, and were captured and taken to Cosmos because of the device. The Growing Man is standard size, 9-inch action figure, and grows by absorbing energy. Kang has an energy gun that reduces him back to action figure size.
No, buddy.
Alright, that's all I got.
Alright then.
Well, I hope y'all had fun, folks.
Thanks so much for watching. We greatly appreciate it. You can find me on Instagram at 22_comics. You can also find me at Whatnot, the same handle. You can find me on a podcast called Comically Comics every Monday, wherever you listen to podcasts. Well, once again, thank you all so much for watching. And as always,
Y'all have a good one.